Hello, my name is Newton and Einstein, endlessly passionate, curious, and boundless physicist. Since I'm a kid, I've always been captivated by natural phenomena, the universe, and fascinated by the why and how of its occurrences. This drove me early enough to physics and mathematics. Mathematics being the language in which the universe expresses itself. Physics, rather, is that branch of science which attempts to answer in a fundamental way, or which attempts to approach in a fundamental way the how part of these phenomena. But it usually falls short in accounting intrinsically for the why. And this realization drove me to establish a deep link with spirituality. Since I have been in university, I've always had little inspiration by my professors, probably because they promote a system that stifles genuine innovation. Do not get me wrong, they are highly experienced and competent people, but I kind of have the naiveness of believing that we can do better qualitatively speaking. I firmly hold that we should not content ourselves of the statu quo, but aim to exceed the boundaries and think beyond traditional constraints. Albert Einstein once noted that education is not the learning of facts, but training of the mind to think. And from a much younger age, I've really been in this state of mind. I don't go to school for driven by the will of certificates or degrees, but really by the desire to push further the boundaries of our scientific understanding. I really value the depth of comprehension over the mere accumulation of facts. And this mindset, since my childhood of questioning and reasoning from first principles, has usually found me at odds with conventional teachings because I simply never content myself of learning facts, but really of a deeper understanding. So my passion really lies in exploring fundamental concepts rather than delving into very specialized topics, because I believe fundamental principles can deepen our spiritual connection to nature, the cosmos, the universe if you want, and this would drive scientific advancement. That's the reason why on this channel you would find a lot of content on really the fundamental principles on physics rather than very specialized topics. One of my primary concerns is really the stagnation in groundbreaking discoveries in modern physics, despite the fact that we have supposedly great physicists and great minds in our time. And I know that when I say this, we are usually going to hear excuses of the type, but no, the low-hanging fruits are gone and it's more difficult to make breakthroughs because we need to strive more, or other excuses of the type. No, science today is more collaborative and group work, so it becomes much more difficult to really have some individual performance. And to me, those excuses are bullshit because science has always been collaborative and has always been done in groups. I don't know if those that forward these statements don't realize that two people working together, that's a group, and many groundbreaking discoveries have been done in groups. And for the argument which says that the low-hanging fruits are gone, I think there are many more low-hanging fruits if we decide to do things different and not just differently. The reason we don't maybe catch those other low-hanging fruits is because we want to do things the same way as they have been done in the past years. So we need to take care about that, I think. So I really believe that this stagnation stems from the fact that we have an over reliance on traditional methods rather than really fostering independent thinking and creative reasoning. You may have noticed, just as me, that today's scientific community prioritizes publishing papers and gaining recognition over genuine exploration and innovation. And this focus, in my opinion, has driven science into a business where people are driven more by financial gains than really the desire for genuine innovations. Do not get me wrong on this. Financial motivations, I think, has nothing bad in itself. Just that I think this desire should not overshadow our will and incentives for breakthroughs in science. I think at one point we should know what we really want. If we want scientific breakthroughs, we should do what it takes. And if we want money, then we should do what it takes. And looking at the status quo, I think it's quickly said that people want more money and not looking for breakthroughs. So there should be no complaint on this side. So my point here is just to say that we need a shift in approach. Rather than conforming to established norms and methodologies, we really need to encourage independent thinking and creative reasoning, as I earlier mentioned. And I think it's only by so doing that we are going to solve the mysteries that have been prevailing for decades in the world of physics. You all know them: dark energy, dark matter, quantum mechanics, and so many others. Isaac Newton said that if he had been able to see further, it was by standing on the shoulders of giants. And this statement really resonates within me. So I urge you, if not yet, to really identify your giants and stand on their shoulders. There are really many great minds which I take as my giants. For example, Einstein, Newton, Planck, Riemann, Euler, and many more. So to sum up, I just want to say that physics is the cornerstone of all other scientific disciplines, and by studying it, we really engage with the very fabric of existence itself. And as someone would say, we strive to read the mind of God. So if you share this passion and vision, really subscribe, drop a like, and really add a comment and share your ideas. And I will really be glad to read you. Together, let's build the future and initiate the next revolutions in the world of modern physics. And remember, as Niels Bohr would say, that physics is the belief that a simple yet consistent description of nature is possible.